Warning: our YouTube channel and its videos may contain scenes, language, and content that may not be appropriate for all audiences. These videos include surveillance footage, undercover pursuit of suspects, actual police and rescue operations, and fearless confrontations. If you do not approve of the content, please do not watch our videos. If you wish to continue, we strongly advise that you proceed with caution. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Napapansin niyo ba? Meron ba kayong narinig kay President Digong about Noynoy? Nothing. Don't put any malice there. Why is this that the yellow people, the yellow party, the liberal, putting some things word into the mouth of President Duterte? Let's analyze Duterte ngayon. Let's analyze Digong. He means what he says, and he says what he means without any malice. Kaya yung malaking issue kay Bongbong na sinasabi ng kay Bongbong, sampal yun para kayo, no? Talagang gagawa ng paraan. Come on, yellow media. You're the ones trying to interpret, putting a mouth into the words, into the mouth of the president. You can't analyze the president. You can't even make a straight analysis. How much more about your news? If you can't make any straight analysis, if you can't interpret, because your analysis is sprinkled with bias, do you expect people to believe in your objectivity and news? When your analysis is already biased, sprinkled with some sort of bias and lies, how much more your objectivity and that's your news? It will be slunted. Relate niyo ba? Kung mismo pag-aanalisan ninyo, nandoon yung sinasabing bias na medyo may kinikilingan. So kung inyong magpag-aanalisa may kinikilingan, hindi nyo ma-analisa ng objective. Kung yung inyong pag-interpret ay medyo may kinikilingan, paano mo masasabi ang inyong mga balita ay objective kung kaya't ang tawag sa inyo mga dilawan? Kaya ang daming mga tinatawag ninyo Dutertards. And just because that's because they don't believe in yellow journalism, and that's because they don't believe they don't believe in yellow journalism, and that's because you're called yellow tards and you call them the turtards. And retards. Is that what you're saying? Maybe you're the retards. Now, let's put it again. Kung ang pag-aanalisa ninyo may kinikilingan, kung ang interpretasyon ninyo sa mga issues mababaw at medyo slihis, paano pa kaya kayo pagkakatiwalaan sa inyong mga balita kung yung mga balita ninyo may halong bias, may kinikilingan? Di sira kayo, kaya may dilaw. Ay ano yun? Dilaw na mamamahayag. Di ba? Are you angry with me? That's why you call it yellow journalism. Have truth. Have lies. You can't even say it straight. You can't analyze factual. You can't do it factuality, actuality, reality. You want to do it by fiction. Fiction na nga. Sinungaling pa. Katang-isip na nga. Sinungaling pa. You know, that's the reason why, this is why, nahahati, kasi kayo ang gumagawa ng paghahati. Itong ginawa ho ni President Digong. Nung sinabi niya, ang legs ni Robredo ay makinis ba? Yung tuhod na halos walang kalyo, nice legs. There's nothing into it. It's just an admiration. But the yellow media wants something into it, put malice. And the yellows are trying to say, hey, insulto sa mga babae yan. Hey, look, I'm not defending Digong. Analyze Digong. Analyze the president who's out of the box. And he doesn't have he doesn't believe in the measurement of what standards and protocols. And what about, distasteful? Can you taste it? What's distasteful? Can you taste what should be tasteful? Can you taste what the president is saying? Ang panlasa ninyo, hindi pareho sa panlasa ng Pangulo. Magkakaiba kayong panlasa pero walang malisyoso. ang naglalagay nung inyong mga, Jesus Maria Josep, kayo ang naglalagay ng mali siya sa inyong panlasa. Sa panlasa nitong Rodrigo Duterte, walang mali siya. Sa panlasa ng mga dilaw, nilalagay nyo na mali siya. Pinag-aaway ninyo, mga potok sa buho kayo eh. And that's the reason why. That's the behavior of liberal media in the U.S. And the yellow media in the Philippines, same. You're same on one. Now Obama is gone, crybabies, bunch of losers. You can't live with the fact that you have Trump and Trump Clinton. Can you live with that? You crybabies. I was listening to CNN International. Nanalo na yung tao, sige pa rin sila ng banat. What? The losers are so good at making up excuses in the world why they didn't make it. Yeah, because they lose. That's what losers can give you, all the excuses and reasons of the world why they lose. When you lose, there are people who lose, and then, they know exactly the meaning of losing. With humility, they accept it. There are those people who can't accept it, and that's why they call losers, because they have all excuses in the world why they didn't why their candidate didn't make it, and that's Clinton. That's what the yellow media in the Philippines, they don't want Duterte. By all means, they're going to put something in Malice. How come this guy is not talking about this, Espinosa mayor killed in the jail? How come for 3 days? How come? They expect this. Say something. And then they came up, mukhang pinaniniwalaan daw ni Digong ang CIDG. You say the investigation must be done. So it's you making your own bias, judgment, and analysis. That's why it's always twisted. You can't make good analysis because you're not made to do it. You're there to make your commentary with your bias. And that's the reason why when you say an honest-to-goodness analysis, yan ang trabaho ng programang ito. That's unfiltered. That's why there's Ben Tulfo Unfiltered. You can't filter me. Hindi mo pwedeng sasalain yung katotohanan pag nakita ko, sasabihin ko. Masakit man pakinggan kayo mga dilawan, yung mga yellow media and the liberal press in the U.S., which is I call the yellows also in the U.S., is because you try to sprinkle facts or the truth with your bias and your lies. And that's what you want to do. You can't live with the fact that once upon a time when I was just about to graduate in journalism in the late 70s, almost papunta na ng 80s, because I was a disc jockey, working my way out to be a journalist, and I listened to my professor who's already dead, and I still have that in my mind. It's still echoing in my mind. I can hear, hey, your job as a journalist to make complicated issues simple. Technical issues, you make it a layman's term. Help, but you got to be objective and factual, and there's truth into it. Kaya nung panahon ni Marcos, ginamit yung sinasabing developmental journalism is because all about development, but development is kargado yan ang sinasabi ng diktador nung araw. But during those times, that's why it's called developmental journalism. It's all about interpretative journalism and what you see with an honest-to-goodness with no bias based on facts in search for truth. But developmental journalism was used in such a way na nakulayan ho. Kasi may bagong buhay, may matanat-nat-nat. Yung kanta ho ng bagong lipunan noon, ginamit ho nila yung developmental journalism. Envelopmental. Sobre, hindi developmental. Interpretative journalism, ininterpret na nila para nilihis nila. And honest to goodness, I do not, you can say things about me. I'm not perfect. I'm not a saint. I'm also a sinner. But I will be a sinner in the eyes of God. I cannot be sinner in front of you because I will tell the truth. Now let me tell you this. The truth is, I will analyze on the basis of facts. And I will not, kasi sa akin, you may say, Duterte ka eh, yellow ka eh, Duterte ka eh. I say, excuse me? Just because I'm not yellow, I'm now Duterte? Just because I'm analyzing based on facts? And putting truth into it? Just analysis? You guys, you can't even make analysis. When you start making analysis, you go into paralysis state. And then you paralyze. You know why you're paralyzed? Because you do not know the truth. Because you're always carrying it with bias and lies.